Hi you guys, and today I'm coming with a dream about the 144,000. And I just want to say, like, I'm not a dream person. I'm not like I know a lot of channels on here, and they have like a lot of dreams. Like, God gives them a lot of dreams, and God usually he just usually talks to me, or he'll give me like a vision. But God has his different ways on how he talks to his sheep. But yeah, so my dream started off with this was a very realistic dream. This wasn't a dream like that could happen uh, a month or years from now. Like, this is a dream that could happen weeks from now or days from now. Like, this dream was like, it felt like reality. But I couldn't I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't taste anything in this dream. Um it wasn't that kind of dream. It was just, it's hard. I don't know how to explain it. It was just a regular dream. But okay, so the dream started off with I was it was I don't even know where I was at. All I remember it was that the sky was not blue. There was no clouds. I didn't see any stars. Like, nothing. It was just, the sky was just orange, like a dark orange, like kind of like a orange red, and people were just flying in the sky like torture. Like, this wasn't, I don't think that this was the second coming. I think this could have been, but I think this may have been God's wrath, like, or tribulation, a tribulation period. But I really, I don't know. But yeah, so there was no stars in the sky. I remember seeing the sky, it was orange and dark red. um there was people flying throughout the sky, like getting tortured, like kind of getting sucked in. And it was like kind of windy, I guess. And it was just like, yeah, fire, and kind of like nuclear fire. And people were just getting sucked in and thrown throughout the air, like getting tortured. And so the scene has switched, and I was kind of like in a cave. And well, at this time, I was standing outside, kind of not hiding, but I don't know where I was at. I was kind of like not sitting down, but squatting down, and I was looking at all this take place. And I had knew that I was a part of the 144,000 at this time. Like, I already knew who I was, so I was sealed during this time. Nothing had happened to me. It was kind of like it couldn't happen to me. It was like God had His protection over me. And 144,000 will be sealed during these times, so they will be protected by God through the tribulation that's about to occur. So I got some of my family, and the scene has switched, and we were like in a tunnel, um kind of like, I I can't really explain what it was. It wasn't like, it was just like a little room tunnel, but we were kind of like squatting down. I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of like a tunnel. And or like this, we were just hiding. Like, I wasn't hiding because I was already witnessing what was outside. I was with them, and it was my family. And I was praying with them because they wasn't keeping the Sabbath, you know. And you have to keep the Sabbath. That's the fourth commandment. And they were just praying to God that God would take them because they haven't been keeping the Sabbath. And during this time, like, I was kind of watching myself pray with them. Like, my back was turned. Like, I wasn't, like, I was, but I was watching myself pray with them, if that makes sense. It was kind of, I was watching myself pray with them. And I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't taste. I just couldn't feel anything in this dream. It was realistic, but it wasn't at the same time, if that makes sense. I mean, it was realistic, but I couldn't. Some dreams people can feel and taste. I couldn't feel and taste or touch. I couldn't feel anything in this dream. Um, yeah, and it was my family. And when I was in the dream, I didn't know. I was just praying with these people. When I woke up, and I kind of, was kind of reviewing everything that I had dreamed about, that's when I knew that that was my family. half of my family, not everyone, a couple people in my family. I had knew that they were my family, but in the dream, I was just watching myself pray with these people. And then the dream had switched, and it was kind of like an apartment setting. So I was down the steps. Imagine like some people have an apartment, but they have an upstairs and a downstairs. So so yeah, I was watching. I was down the steps, and this guy was coming down, and he said, "Hi, woman of God," and I said, "Hi, man of God." And he said, "Are you ready?" And it was really bright. It was brighter. It wasn't like a sun. Like how you know how the sun has its own brightness. It wasn't that bright. Like this brightness was brighter. Like it was extremely bright. It was kind of like the sun was just right there at you, but brighter than that. Like it was like a white bright. It wasn't a yellow bright. I don't. It's hard to explain. It was a white bright. And yeah, it was really bright. And he was like, "Are you ready?" And I woke up. So, a lot of people are saying that, a lot of people who are having dreams about the 144,000 are saying that we are going to have partners, like people that we're with during tribulation. Um, I don't know who that man was. Who said when he said hi woman of God, I said hi man of God, and he said, "Are you ready?" So I think that's just God telling me that tribulation is about to occur, and the mission that he's given me, it's time. Like it's time, like the hour is here, like it's time. And I don't know if that was an angel or just someone that I may be compared with. Like we might go out in twos. A lot of people been saying that they're having dreams about people going out in twos, and I feel like some people, maybe that's true, or maybe some people would just be single, um, going out by themselves. But I know the ceiling of the 144,000 is approaching very quickly, or if we may even be sealed, I don't know, but if we are or if we aren't, it's coming very quickly. And yeah, so I believe that the 144,000, a lot of people are saying we're going to be taken up, redeemed from the earth. Then we're going to come back down. Um, I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like that we are going to have protection from God, and whoever we're around will be protected. Because in my dream, I was praying with some of my family, and outside there was terror, it was horror, like it was chaos going on outside. But in that little tunnel thing, we were protected, and I knew that I had a seal of God. So I feel like people who are around 144,000 will be protected because of the seal that God has placed on that 144,000. Like they're going to be protected from God, and whoever's around them will be protected. That's what I believe. I don't know if a lot of people are saying we're going to go to heaven and get taught and then come back down. I know there was a show, it's an old show, but I had just recently started watching it. It's called the 1400, I think. And it's about these people who were taken, um, for, I think it was like, some people were taken for maybe 10 years, 5 years, 3 years. Everybody had their different years that they were taken, and then they were brought back to earth. And some didn't have family, some did have family, some family didn't remember them, and some family just went about their lives and just moved on. And basically, they don't know how they got back to earth. They don't remember anything. Like they don't remember when they were taken, what happened. All they remember is the time that they were taken, and like the last place they were at before the taking had happened. So yeah, that's actually called a 4400. So that could happen. Or I know there's many other TV shows and movies that they all, you know, that a lot of them get their stories based from the Bible. So I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that the 144,000 are getting sealed, the sealing is approaching quickly, and I do know for a fact that the two witnesses are coming fast. I feel like I'm not going to quote dates. I'm not someone who quotes months or years. A lot of people on YouTube claim to be followers of Christ, and they say, "Oh, he's coming back 5 years," and they're kind of making a timeline on what everything is going to happen. But there is a timeline in Revelations about what's to happen and everything. But people are just like mixing their own thoughts in their timeline, and none of that is going to happen. Everything is going to happen when God wants it to happen, and that's just it. So I believe that the two witnesses are coming soon. I just feel it. Like I don't know. And I've always, like, when reading about Revelations, I always been my top, like, my focus was been on a whole book, but I've always wondered about the two witnesses and when they're coming, and I really feel it, like, in my soul. Like, I feel like they're coming soon. I don't know if it's going to happen this year or in a couple of months. I don't know, but I feel like they're really coming soon. Um, I don't know, maybe 2 years from now. Who knows, a year from now? But I do feel like they're coming soon, and yes, the sealing of the 144,000 and the chosen is happening now. This is why, if you are watching this and you are a part of the 144,000, like, God has revealed it to you, you're going to be under a lot of spiritual attacks. You will. As soon as you become aware that you're going to be in a lot. I know I have been in a lot, just in a couple days, just a lot. And you just have to keep praying and praying and praying and reading the Bible, and it'll go away. It's just the devil. Like, he don't want you to know anything. I remember I was in a post office not yesterday, a couple of days, and a couple of days ago, and it was a line. Like, you know how you go in the post office, there's always a line when you're sending something. And then there was a man. He was older. I'll say maybe 67, maybe older, 70. Around that age bracket. And then he was tall. He kept looking back, and there was nothing to look back at. Like, like, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. The line was long, but everyone was just looking straight. Like, nobody kept turning back or nothing. It was nothing um to turn back for. Like, there was no noise in the line or a child crying or nothing that it would make you turn and look back for. So he kept doing it, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. I was on my phone, and then he kept doing it, and I looked at him, and he just looked at pure evil, like, and he had a little smirk, and it was kind of like he was just looking at me with a smirk. It was kind of like the devil himself. Like, I don't know what that was, but I didn't see it leave. Like, when I tell you, I did not see that thing leave. I saw it go up in line, and I was on my phone. Next thing you know, the next person who was in front of me was at the stand. But I did not see that thing leave. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, but I'm pretty sure that that was the devil and his little crew. Because he knows that I know who I am. I'm a part of the 144,000, and the hour is coming, and his time is up, and destruction is coming, and he knows. And it's gonna be chaos on the earth. It's gonna be so much things are gonna start to happen. Like, a lot of people say that we've been in tribulation for years, and personally, I don't believe that. I believe that you'll know. We're going to know when tribulation starts, and it's going to be chaos on the earth. It's going to be terror. It's going to be bad on the earth. Very bad. And they have a lot of movies. It's kind of like they make movies each year about what's to come. But it's going to be very bad. But the sealing of the 144,000 is coming very close. If we're not getting sealed now, we may be getting sealed now, but if we're not, it's coming close. We're about to get sealed, and the time is up. The time is about. He's about to come, And I hope this video just gave you a little insight. And yeah, subscribe. And there'll be more videos. I'm going to post a video about why the Sabbath is important and how to keep it. So yeah, I hope you like this video, and